good to see you again. Quite a climb. Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles. Can I help you? Ah, good to see you again. Quite a climb. Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Our newest members are housed here in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution. or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to her. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block... Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? That's what this lesson is. Now, if you'll just... over there... Please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. And here we all are. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious. As some of you may know, Sarthal was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthal. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they used. Well, are there any questions before... Ah, yes. Well, I expect he'd appreciate any enchantment. Now, let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Brelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them. Just identify them. Ormond, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies. Alive or undead. Zizargo, what shall we have you do? Ah, why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tools. All right, everyone. Let's be careful.
Don't touch anything! What? Ah, yes. You. I've only looked through a portion of this section. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to... Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. All right, then.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet... What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what effect might your spells have. Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear... What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you... And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't... The Psijics have no connection to these ruins. Perhaps we should take a look. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history. No one's seen them in well over 100. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. All right, then. Just look at all these. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why? Prepared? I have no idea. This is amazing. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Please don't bother the Archmage. If there are any problems, let me know. Day-to-day operations are my responsibility, which means if you become a problem, you get sent to me.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have... Sir? I am Savos Aran. I am quite content to see... But I do not and will not approve... Are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I... see. Thank you for bringing the... Tolfdir normally looks after your since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to speak with Urag in the Arcanium. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. All right then.
I don't want to see. Hundreds of years have gone into us. I know what you want. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to... Not enough to bother with. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
You there. I have questions. You're in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention. I know full well that you have. Please do. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report. Something was discovered in Sarthol that was significant enough that Tolfdir... That sounds precisely. Thank you for your help. You may go.
Calm down. Why are you over there? I was going to ask if the two of you are collaborating on research.
Oh, well,
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're... Huh! Tough talk for someone who's about to have their... Now ain't this a surprise?
Ha! Ha! Please. Please let me out of here. Let me out. They're going to do something awful to me. Don't leave me here. Yes, yes. Did Archmage Arin send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he? What? The book? Oh. I shouldn't have taken them. I know. It was stupid. I will... Help me get out of here, and I'll help you find them. Please. No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't... There's a lever, right there in the center. Hurry, before more of them show up. Thank you, thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the... Yes, of course. The caller will have them. She was most interested in... Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so... I promise I'll help you get out of here. Ah, well, then I'll just stay behind. Don't you need my help? Well, I'll just be on my way then. Please, do be careful. And thank you.
And begin.
Never
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to... How nice to meet you. So you're just one of Oren's lackeys. That's disappointing. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think... Are you attempting to threaten me? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
Restoration is
Yeah.
a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let
Well,
anyone
well.
tell you otherwise.
And you seem to be... Thank you. I'll look these over. And Night of Tears. Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly. And here. I suppose you've earned these. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Fine.
Good to see. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? I'll have to make a point of rereading. I just can't seem to tear myself away. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify. I'd like to know why there's someone more importantly, I'd like to know. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one. All you need to know is that the Psijic... They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, unfortunately, the future is as obscure. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is... I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power. I assure you that we mean you no harm. I am unsure. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further... Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? I'm a monk from the Psijic Order. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Well, now, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy.
The college will be here. Well now, there's a name I haven't... My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down... Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. The Isle of... And yet now, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
It's no secret that... Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned... I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, I certainly do. Since you went something as specific and ancient, I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning this. I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Cesarco continues to with words.
I hope
You have time
Mirabelle
to
is
practice.
helpful in locating